Now, let me start. So here we are back in Cudahy again. This gentleman is running against Lucille Roybal Allard. This guy, though, look at his platform. Rodolfo Cortez Barragan for Congress. He wants health care for all, college for all, no more wars. Go ahead. There's something else you want to tell me?
This is a manifesto of communism in California. Healthcare for all. How are we going to pay for that? We're paying $110 billion for a train, and you're going to get healthcare for all? What else do they want to get us? College for all. Guys, some people go into the military, and that's why we have the GI Bill. And that's how the federal government helps those GIs get their college. Why are we going to do college for all? It's a big waste of money. It's a big bureaucracy they want to make here in California. No more wars? What about if we get attacked by a country? What, we're not going to go to war? We're just going to be passive? No way. Abolish ICE. First of all, ICE, the first thing it's law enforcement. It has nothing to do with immigration. It's law enforcement. It enforces the laws of the United States. So to abolish law is like abolishing the police in your city, and guess what? The thieves are going to go through your window just like the thieves are going to go through our borders.
But we have to tell everybody, ICE does enforce our immigration laws.
It does.
But they also do other enforcement. Tell us about that.
Okay, so let's say your kid got sex trafficked. Guess what? They're the biggest people that go after sex traffickers. They also go after drug dealers that are pushing drugs from the Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, California border and bring all those drugs up. They also enforce that. So for people just to think it's about just immigration, yes, they do immigration and they do a very good job, but then they do other things too. Now, pathway to citizenship. There's already a pathway to citizenship. What you have to do is you have to go to your nearest consulate or embassy and apply to come to the United States.
So you mean like all those people in that caravan, they're doing it the wrong way?
They're doing it the wrong way because they can go to Belize, they can go to Costa Rica, they can go to even to Colombia and ask for asylum. If they're that scared, why don't they go to the nearest place? If it's such fear, go to the nearest place. What they want to do is come to the United States and get the American dream, which is understandable. But there is laws. There's ways to come here, and that's the way they have to follow. Mexico's asking them to give the ones that are passing through get asylum, but what they're saying is they don't want asylum in Mexico. They want asylum in the United States. Craziness.
Yes.
Now the next thing, universal rent control. As a property owner, I do not want to be told what I could rent a room for. You know, I'm already told how much I get from my pension for my rentals or for my BAH, which is basic allowance for housing that the government gives the military. Now, if you do universal rent control, guess what? Veterans are going to be out in the street because they cannot go with that universal rent control because the federal government will not subsidize that. Forgive its student debt. Okay, here we go. Let's just forgive next car debt. Let's forgive house debt. Let's forgive the national debt. Let's just not pay any debt at all. That's ridiculous. People knew where they signed. They need to pay that money back. Stop pollution. I don't know what I don't know what he drives because these glasses he has on were made with plastic, and that pollutes, right? Right? The toothpaste he wears and he spits out every day has a calcium on it. That's not supposed to be in our water, right? People say that. Now let's go basic income guarantee. Now here is
this guy seems to think that money grows on trees.
Basic income guarantee is minimum wage. He's just dressing it up. He's putting lipstick on the pig. Now let's go federal jobs guarantee. We are guaranteed federal jobs, but you have to qualify for them. You have to pass a test. You have to, just like any other job, you apply for it. This guarantee, you're guaranteed to give the opportunity to get a job, but not every dummy, druggie, and people that we don't need in the federal government be there. So it's ridiculous. So this freedom, peace, and dignity is all against that. Freedom, because no more wars. Peace with ICE. Dignity, with those, that
get a job.
Guarantee. Get a job. It's ridiculous. This guy is crazy.
We can sum it up.
No on Mr. Berrigan. I don't know where he got his doctorate, but no on Mr. Berrigan.
Wow. This guy, it all amounts to this: steal from others. That's what it really is. Theft.